Hello, are you trapped in the never-ending circle of having to play a game called Hearts of Iron 4? Because I sure as heck am. And I'm here today because we've got a brand new achievement to get in this game, and I reckon it might almost be fun. Go ahead and click the button of doom. So we potentially have quite a few little achievements we can get today. The main one is going to be anti-slush. We also have no friends, only family, and I think auto man, which requires us to own a whole bunch of land, including the Turks. And obviously, we are going to be aiming to get the Austro-Hungarian Empire back and at it. I do feel like to get this thing completely going as well, we're probably going to be fighting the entire damn world, which isn't too surprising for a Hearts of Iron 4 achievement. It apparently can never be simple. Okay, first step complete, Otto von Habsburg. Second step, conquering the world. That's going to take a little bit more time. Okay, now we get two choices here of demanding Hungarian submission or bringing Hungary back into the fold. I'm going to do the Hungarian submission one because we get the joint focus tree, and on top of that, it will let me try and get Silesia off the Germans. I don't know how likely that's going to be, but I want to roll the dice on it. Okay, nice. Got our first little vassal, Austrian-Hungary. All right, that's not good. The Czechs actually said no to us there, which, you know, that's really not good. It is annoying too, because I had them on very likely for their annexation, which means we're going to have to try and potentially get Poland or Romania or Yugoslavia now instead, and then, well, using their units to invade them, because I don't have any. Okay, we got Yugoslavia. We're now going to roll the dice on Romania, then we'll just declare on the Czechs, and hopefully this works. Okay, excellent. We got Romania, which now we're just going to have to take Czechoslovakia by force. Which shouldn't be too bad, because I do have a fairly large army just from all my puppeted troops here. Okay, nice. That was no problem at all. Should I hold the land directly, though, or puppet them? I think I'm going to take the land directly, because I can't remember the Germans are just going to be able to demand the Sudetenland, and they'll give it them. Okay, now I'm going to try for the subjugation on Poland, and then we're going to go straight in on the Germans. I already have our war goal on Silesia here, and they said no to it, which is not going to be great for them. Okay, we have a likely accept right now for Poland, and I really need them to accept this. Thank the RNG gods. We've got a Poland. Okay, excellent. Hello, Germany. I'd love to say there's really a strategy to this, but all I did was encircle the units in Silesia, and now I'm just frontlining them. And it... well, I was about to say, it seems to be going well, but the people don't think so, I see. Yeah, sitting at 0% stability isn't great. Okay, that is... I can't really say it's going to be the hard part. I think the hard part is definitely going to be fighting the allies here, as whilst I did, obviously, do a lot there, and I've got a lot of land now, it's also now going to have to be garrisoned, and I'm not ready to fight anyone. The only reason rushing Germany works is just because we have so many troops, and they keep a lot of their troops on our puppets' border, which they won't move into the fight until obviously we move up our border. And yeah, that clearly has put us in a little bit further behind than we would be if we didn't obviously have to fight the Germans. Oh, I just realized I can't even take the German Navy because I never had a sea province. Great. Oh, there you go. That is our first achievement, anti-Schluss. Well done to me. Give myself a pat on the back. And I'm going to try something. I'm going to try release Bohemia here, or Czechoslovakia, I should probably say, just to see if I can also get my monarch on their throne still or not. Oh, Zog Defiant. Oh, great. Oh, that's not great. Okay, so now I'm going to have to fight the Italians. Not ready for that, but I'm going to put my monarch on the Czechoslovakian throne, I guess. Okay, funnily enough, I think fighting Italy will be a lot worse for us. Simply down to the fact we got to push through a lot of pretty horrible terrain over here and a much condensed front. And hopefully they'll keep a whole bunch of troops. Looks like they are on our puppets as well, which might get us a bit of an easier time here. Ah! Oh, well, you know, scratch that. Apparently there's not a single Italian on the front lines. Yeah, as soon as the Italians have turned up, I've been met with a brick wall. I do really need to get my own troops out. I have some in production, but the problem is I got no damn manpower at the moment, and I can't get any political power to put my stuff up because I keep getting draft reform. And like trying to figure out which of my puppet troops actually work and which are the good ones is a lot easier said than done. Now, I don't think this is going to be too horrendous. I am just worried that it Italy might end up joining a faction, and if the faction they join is somehow the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere, that's gonna make my life a hell of a lot more complicated. Oh, but shout out to Albania, by the way. They're the only one actually doing our shared focus tree down there. They've done 3 of them, and they're doing this one. It was obviously because Albania doesn't have their own focus tree, so they're just making the most of this one. Okay, I'm rushing down the better German state right now. I'm so glad that I can bypass the Second Brothers War, by the way, so I don't have to waste so many days on nothing there, and we can start coring parts of Germany. Okay, I've just been talking to myself for a year there, so I didn't realize my SSD had filled up. Okay, you've missed a little bit. I took over Switzerland. I did have to fight them. They said no to the annexation from Reclaim the Habsburg. It was a bit of a painful one, and literally right at the end, as they had capitulated, I went to the peace deal, they joined the Allies. Thankfully, they did not get called in or anything, so we're good. Only problem is that did trigger a achievement when I took over the Swiss, and it was this one: no friends, only family. So we have got 2 of the achievements now. Other than that, you haven't missed anything. I thought taking over the Swiss might make it a bit better from pushing into the Italians here. They'd split a bunch of their units off, which they have, but my puppets units, they ain't looking good. I do have my own army now. I am about to build a whole bunch more. I just need to get some damn equipment, because taking over the Swiss, it hurt. Okay, we need to make sure we do not let Otto von Habsburg get onto the battlefield, because he won't be our leader. We need him to be our leader for this right here. So you're staying right there, and I will take that stability and political power. It means I can get another German state cord. Okay, kind of knew this might happen. The Soviets have gone in on my puppet Poland. Yeah, I'm finally getting a breakthrough down in Italy now, though, that I've actually built an army, but this is not great. Okay, well, you know, I was worried about the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere, not the Comintern. Okay, breakthrough in Italy has been achieved. Breakthrough on my front line by the Soviets has also been achieved. Okay, one problem dealt with. That's great. It means I can get my actual army now on the front lines, even though I don't think I'm needed. Okay, now this ain't too great, because having a lot of allied power over here on my eastern border isn't going to go too well for me in the long term. Somehow we still need to take out Turkey, and they're guaranteed by the UK, so I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do that just yet. Now, technically, I could disband my alliance, try to join the Allies, and have my war goal ready for the Turks, but it's going to take me 420 days. I ain't too sure the Soviets are going to make it 420 days. Okay, so the way this is going to work is I need the Kingdom of Greece, Bulgaria, and Turkey now to get that one achievement. I'm going to disband my faction. We are going to wait to see if the UK will let us in theirs, which they should do eventually. They'll probably do the thing where they kick me in and out, but as long as I then get my justifications off, declare on Bulgaria when I'm in the faction, we should be good. The guarantee shouldn't go through. And look, there we go. They've invited me right in. They might like keep kicking me in and out as we go here, but it should be fine, hopefully. And yeah, hopefully when I declare on these guys, they will join the Comintern. Okay, here it goes. And cool, yeah, they've joined the Comintern, which they all should do because they're all non-aligned, which is also why I think I can declare on them. If they were democracies, I don't think I could do it, but if I have the war goal pre-existing, I think it's fine. I just can't do the justification. It does mean we are going to have to wait, because I had to pre-book all of these little war goals, so I've got not too long on the Turks, actually, and a little bit longer on the Greeks, and I think that is all the land I will be needing. Okay, no idea why they just capitulated to the UK, though. What? Oh, okay, well, I didn't even know how you got George von Trapp back in the Admiralty, but after going down my naval tree, as soon as I did promote admirals, it just popped up, and that will actually get us another achievement. I won't get us right now. We do need to have 10 battleships, which I most certainly don't have. Okay, we got Turkey now. All that we need left is the Greeks. If this all goes to plan and we get the peace conference with the Soviets, I won't have to fight the Allies at all. As long as I just take all of this in the peace deal, we can just ignore all the Soviet stuff. Okay, I did get kicked from the faction, which is a little bit annoying. I'm assuming they will at some point go ahead and re-invite me in. The AI just seems to love to do this, but I am only a few days away from getting this war goal on the Greeks, and I don't want to risk losing it, so I am doing a royal alliance, which I'm hoping the UK will say yes PS2 and I get in their faction, at least for a second, so I can declare the war. Okay, great. That actually did work, and we are now going to declare the war, and that will be the last nation that we needed, and we kind of just, Shanghai'd our way into the Allies to get them. The United Kingdom welcomes us to the Allies. Will they also show me the door in a second? Oh, okay. The Soviets just capitulated. Nice. Okay, I mean, I got everything I'm pretty sure that I need there. I could have taken a lot more of the Soviet land, but I thought I'd just concrete get all of this stuff here and have enough left to take some of the navies, because I do need those battleships now. But yeah, I'm just triple checking here, making sure I didn't like miss a Greek island or something, but I think that is it. We only need their starting land. We don't need like any new cores or anything that they got throughout the game. Okay, nice. Now, how many battleships did that give us? Technically 4, because I don't think the battle cruisers will count, so we need 6 more. And if we annex Italy over here, they've got another 6, so that should be enough. And now here comes a real fun part, because I do now need to annex all of my vassals, I believe, to get this achievement to pop, which is going to require quite a lot of political power. I mean, this is going to go pretty well if I don't actually have to fight the allies here, and I've managed to get all this land without, fighting them. But, I did gamify it a bit by doing the gamey thing with the guarantees. But, it was worth it. I mean, heck, if I didn't have to fight the US, who'd be the real annoying part here, because I don't have any semblance of a navy, I'd probably still go in on, like, the UK and France, but there's just no need if I really don't have to here. So yeah, all we need to do now is just simply annex the vassals and get 10 battleships while having Von Trapp as an admiral, which we should do. I did click the event, but I never actually had a look at him or anything. But yep, there he is. Okay, we are good. I feel bad for these the Austro-Hungarian sailors that are going to be manning these boats, because if you didn't already have to deal with the complicated language situation of this empire, all the instructions will be in Russian and Greek. Italian, I guess, but technically they're part of the empire too. Oh, and there you go. I've finally been kicked from the faction. I'm assuming for the last time here. I don't think I'm going to get re-invited after, what I've accomplished today. Oh, that is kind of the stinger on top. They've also been embargoed. Okay, well, to be fair, I don't think I'm really in need of many resources at the moment. Oh, and there goes Japan. Interestingly enough there, Communist China, a little historical. I don't think we're going to have to worry about any other big wars kicking off. The Chinese will fight themselves now, and I'm assuming the Allies might disband and do the NATO thing, but we'll see. Okay, I don't think I have to worry about anything. I hope. I mean, I feel like I might have to worry about something here, because it is going to take us a lot of time to get all this political power. I do have to say, it's the second time I've done Austria now, and it is incredibly fun. You don't have to do it like I did if you haven't played it before, by the way, where you early go in on the Germans. It is really easy to get them, but I guess if you're not too confident, you can play it super defensively and do even more damage. But obviously, I was on a bit of a time limit, mostly because of the allies and stuff like that, and I needed to get a lot of land with a lot of achievements, but having the vassal swarm is incredibly fun. Okay, so as soon as I've got this Italian annexation, the achievement should pop. There you go. Nice. That was Edelweiss, and now we just have Ottoman left, which means, yep, we're still clicking the annex button. Okay, best part is you only have to knock them down 1 autonomy level, and then you can annex them straight away. Obviously, we still need the political power, which I don't have a lot of political power. But after I've done start apprentice programs and got the last little political power buff I can get, I'll just stay off focus, and we should get tons of political power. I only just noticed the South American League has gone ahead and spawned. It's just Peru and Venezuela. And Peru's like in the endless death war with Ecuador up here. It was really funny. When you actually lower their autonomy, they lose their their white Austro-Hungarian color and just go back to their base color, which is kind of funny. Okay, so this is gonna be a lot. We've got everyone down now, and it's 252 each. Probably more than that. So obviously, including our current one, which means it's like 300 political power for each one of these. So you can do the math. We're gonna be here for a while. Currently, we're making 3 per day though, so I guess I'll just stare at the screen for a while. It's kind of funny because obviously this is a pretty political power intensive game, because I obviously wanted to get a whole bunch of Germany caught, that my government and my military staff is looking very barren for 1944. Okay, first 300 political power, down. Goodbye, Yugoslavia. Wait, what? Dawn of the Asian Pact. Congo and the Soviet... What? Oh. The Soviets are still alive over there. Okay, well, you know, fair play. Okay, now the last one we need is Romania. So when I do this, the achievement will pop. Ottoman complete. And look at that. It's beautiful. Oh, there you go. I can do restore the Austro-Hungarian Empire too. Does that actually give me a cause? I can't remember. Well, it gave us cause on Hungary and Bohemia, and I'm assuming, yep, that's cool. Wait, oh no, we didn't get the Poland. We didn't get Poland. What the hell? Well, we didn't get the Polish states that, you know, Austria-Hungary had, which is weird because they have actually put in like the Transylvania stuff, but you know, I guess we just do not deserve Poland. So that's crazy. I've just been putting aside all my vassals units after I annex them, and we've got 338 divisions just chilling. Just the old vassal swarm. There it is. I'm gonna go hit the delete button now though and add them to the pool of men. Okay, now I do believe there is one more achievement we can do as Austria, but we can't do it in the path we've currently done, which is Austria, Belgium, or the Netherlands be the leader of the EU and have the United Kingdom join your faction. But it is possible to do as Belgium or the Netherlands, so I think we'll probably save that for another game. You know, I am kind of interested to see how that will work. It essentially means you do have to conquer the UK because obviously they're already in a faction, unless maybe you do one of the alt history paths, but I'm pretty sure they keep their faction the entire time anyway. Yeah, I'll have to have a think on how we'll deal with that one. Shout out to Ecuador, by the way, still hanging in there. Yeah, nothing else we really want to do now. I could go ahead fight the Allies, but you know, it's just so all over the place, and it's 1945. I'd much rather just move on and do something else. Again, though, Austria, very, very powerful, especially if you go for that early game rush like we did, and being able to like actually core all the German states, albeit it is very costly. You don't need to core them all, just the good ones for the most part, and well, it's safe to say you get a lot more land than just Germany. I mean, and of course, you also get just loads more cores. And on top of that, if you need even more power in that, you can get down after you've proclaimed the Austrian Empire and do Beyond Our Lands and get that compliance growth speed of 1.5%. Very, very nice. So yeah, that's all we have to really do today. It was a bit of a crazy game. You know, we were a bit rushed on some parts of it, but we got it done. That is all the Austria achievements that we can accomplish today. We obviously still have Brentry to do, but we're gonna have to probably do that as someone else. But if you enjoyed the video and you enjoy watching a man go crazy slowly getting Hoi4 achievements, you're in the right place. Hit the sub button, maybe hit a like or a comment down below on what you want to see me do next. But until next time, goodbye.